Hey crew, welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. Welcome to a reading in which I'm going to tap into the energy of a given number of goddesses, 4 to be more precise, and channel some messages of guidance for you. So I recently completed a personal reading for one of you crew members, and it got me so inspired. The person in question asked me to tap into the energy of goddess Persephone, whom she feels very close to in this period. And I really enjoyed the reading. I felt like I was a really good conduit, and I also felt like my client was super satisfied. So because of this, I thought, okay, let's give this kind of reading to those of you out there who may want to hear some channeled message from a goddess, but unfortunately maybe you can't afford a tarot reading at the moment. So with this thought in mind, I randomly shuffled the cards, the 52 oracle cards from the Goddess Power Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. And these are the 4 goddesses that wanted to show up for the collective tonight. I am going to read you a deeper message for each of these goddesses when you have selected your specific one for guidance. And I'm going to be using the Voice of the Souls Oracle, and I'll be using the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot to try to see what messages this specific goddess wants to convey to you. So you're going to get kind of like a multi-dimensional message experience. I hope you will enjoy this. I'm really doing this because I wasn't able to fall asleep. It's midnight, it's a Saturday, and I couldn't fall asleep. I was just feeling like the urge to do this reading. Spirit got me out of bed. So I'm sure that a couple of you out there really need to hear these messages. Let me show you the options. So for you group 1, I have here Goddess Nyx, the goddess of the nighttime and secrets, subterfuge. For you group 2, we have here Sophia, the goddess of divine wisdom. For you group 3, we have Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion, kindness, forgiveness. And for you group 4, we have Athena, the goddess of knowledge, justice, and the successful completion of war outcomes. So take a moment right now to look at which of these 4 goddesses is winking at you. Which one do you feel is spiritually trying to convey something to you? You can go by the placement, the number, their names, the values that they defend, or you can go by the colors that they show up in this oracle deck with. Okay, I hope that you have made your choice. Keep in mind that if you're curious as to what tarot and oracle decks I am using, maybe you want to purchase them for yourself, they're always linked in the description box below. If you click on the link, I also earn a very small Amazon affiliate commission. Thank you so much for giving me a lot of love on Instagram and on TikTok. You may follow me there at ms_bontemps. Also, make sure to follow my blog. I post articles each month about my personal spiritual growth story, but also about occult topics and especially astrological analysis. If you're curious about astrological analysis, then I do recommend that you subscribe to my 3rd channel, The Spiritual Cosmos. And if you're looking into more chill content like vlogs and affirmations, meditations, follow me on my 2nd channel, The Eden Nearby. I really appreciate all your love, all your support. I want to give a great big shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for supporting me. Your small $5 donations a month are helping me buy coffee so that I can stay energized. They're also helping me to take good care of my mental health at the moment, guys. As you know, I'm currently on medicine. And also it's buying some food for my cats. So every little helps, and I thank you so much. I'm so grateful for my channel members, for my patrons, for those of you who are ordering personal readings. I've been working with people in the last 3 years since my business officially started, and we've been developing these gorgeous working relationships, and you guys have been growing and you've been inspiring me so much lately. I just love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. So all this being said, I hope that you're able to tune into this message. I hope you have chosen your goddess. And now, without further ado, because I'm already feeling messages coming through, let's just jump straight and see, what do these goddesses have as guidance for you at this moment in time when you stumbled upon this reading? Let's see what they have to say. Hi Group 1, welcome to this very special reading, which is about me tapping into the energy of the goddess you have chosen so I can convey to you messages related to your higher self. Let's find out what Goddess Nyx, the one that you were drawn towards, the one that you specifically have chosen, what does she want to say to you? First of all, I'm going to read you the empowerment message of Nyx. There are times when you must surrender your need to know. Some things open up only when they choose to, not by demand. The mysterious and the unknowable is the domain of the Greek goddess Nyx. She shows you the veils that may not part for you at this time. Right now, you're meant to keep on your path, trusting that secrets will be revealed as the goddess Nyx decides. Remain true to your intentions and keep on moving forward, remaining curious and open to what you can discover. Allow your need to know the details right now to fall away and just be present to all that life is offering you. Judge nothing as good or bad and just be with what arises. Soon the treasure you seek will be revealed, and it will be better and more valuable than you could have imagined. The goddess Nyx knows what is best for you. Trust, and all will be revealed in divine timing. Thank you, Goddess Nyx. We summon you now for Group 1's higher good and for the higher good of everyone involved. Please help me convey messages of light. What does Group 1 need to know further than what you have already conveyed to them? So, I'm going to be using the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot as a way to read the messages from Nyx. So, okay. Goddess Nyx, what do you want to convey to Group 1? I see that you are struggling financially, and I need to tell you that the blocks I am placing before you, in terms of your value, in terms of your self-worth, your income, and your resources, are meant to happen so that you learn how to live within your means. You need to learn moderation and abstinence for a while. Pleasure has to be postponed temporarily, only temporarily. Do not despair. You will have everything you need in order to live up to your responsibilities. It's just that I am cutting down excess in your life because you have to pay back some karma. You are paying it, unfortunately, in coins, in resources, in energy and work. But don't worry, because very soon I will release you from this burden, and I will write off your karma, and everything shall be well and forgotten in the night. It feels like you are resisting a change. I know that you are a little bit afraid of the unknown, but don't worry, because I walk with you. I hold your hand through the dark. I'm showing you that the dark is actually more colorful than you could imagine. That inside of all this darkness you are so afraid of, all of this unknown into which you are walking, there are many colors, many experiences, many opinions, many beautiful things still left to discover. For the time being, see the joy in the little things. It's the little things that matter most in your life at the moment, not the big ones, not the stressful ones. I want you to detach from those. Those are just background noise. You have to learn to come back into yourself and become a rock inside of yourself, to find peace and measure in your own heart, even if external circumstances are temporarily turbulent. You are somebody who is going to make it. You will rise in the ranks. You will become financially independent. You will have everything you need and more. You will be able to generously spend and to invest and to donate and to just live life without a financial care. Don't worry, your time will come. For the time being, just put your nose to the grindstone. I watch over you. In my bosom at nighttime, you can come and rest and study. I will be the one that soothes all of your cares and worries. At the end of a long, hard day of toil, I can take you into my arms and put you gently to sleep. Within me, you can open up a lamp in the middle of the night and gently read for a couple of moments. Write in your diary everything that you are worried about. Confess all of your worries and problems and hand them over to me in the depths of the night. And I will be able to calm you. I will be able to gently blow some sleep sand on your eyelids so you can fall asleep and wake up rejuvenated and filled with energy to tackle whatever material challenges lie before you. You will be able to pay your bills. You will be able to live debt-free. You will be able to make amends to the people that you borrowed money from or the people that you feel you owe something back. The world is much more generous and giving, and you are much more prosperous than you are currently understanding yourself to be. I know that it is hard for you to truly open up to the wisdom and the abundance that the universe has for you. You're keeping yourself hidden, small, and secret. And this is at the root of why you are struggling with prosperity. I want you to understand that even in the dark, you can shine very brightly. I want you to know that you shouldn't be afraid of shifting things a little bit, of making a drastic change in your life, of maybe taking a really big, bold risk. After all, you don't know what you're made of until you put yourself in a little bit of a hot water. I'm here to guide you. I'll pull the blanket of the night over everything that could trouble you. I will block away negativity, the negativity that lives in your own mind, the darkness that resides within you, and that which resides in other people around you that are blocking you from truly awakening. I know that sometimes you feel too tired to tap into your soul, too tired to be spiritual. I know that you distract yourself with screen time and other light entertainments, believing that actually it's all up to you and your skills and your energy. There may not be a higher god or goddess watching over me. How foolish you can be sometimes. I watch over you every night. And if only you were to give your worries to me, you will be able to let go of that anxiety that can come all over you. I want to wake you up, but in a gentle, sweet way, in a way in which it is pleasurable for you to have these sudden bouts of illumination, these sudden spontaneous aha moments where everything makes sense and your pain transforms into power. I will bless you with so much strength, both physical, emotional, and especially mental. You will succeed at everything you put your mind to. With me by your side, you will be able to vanquish the darkest of dark. I am here to guide you. I am expansive and my reach cannot be stopped. I am limitless as I guide over the night sky, the fabric of the cosmos that holds the planets and galaxies together. I can be terrifying and induce nightmares in the arms and eyes and minds of those who dare to define the divine. but I took a very good liking to you. I know that even when you say you are mean or blocked off, or you don't want to tap into spiritual energy, or you don't believe in the divine, a part of you really does. A part of you is holding out hope that there is something bigger than you that watches over you and protects you. And I am here to make this certainty a truth, a material reality for you. Your health will improve. You will be able to get some rest. You will be able to overcome any material issues. Financial abundance will be bestowed upon you. You will be in grace. I will make sure of this, and I will also make sure to unleash a beautiful shower of stars over you, so that when you sleep, you can feel how the molten light of 1,000 warm yellow stars are trickling gold all over and around you, changing your aura from gray, brown, and black to white, golden sunlight. Oh, okay, so the carnelian started shaking. Carnelian could be a crystal that could really help you. I feel like I have to stop the message here because I feel like almost like Nyx was waking up when sunlight broke. This is really fascinating. I am going to pull some cards right now from the Voices of the Soul's Oracle. I want to see what message, what important value, what core theme do you need to focus on in this period under the guidance of Nyx. This is the theme you should reflect upon. This is what Nyx wants you to take into account. The number 18, as well as the number 40, is important in your life, numerologically speaking. I also see that you may struggle at the moment to sleep or to feel safe at night because you have lost somebody. You have lost something. You may have been pushed out of a group or denied access to a resource. You may have struggled to accomplish or attain something. You may actually be crying because you feel like you lost a sense of innocence. You lost your faith in the divine. You lost your path or your life purpose. But all these things, much like Nyx has conveyed to you in the channeled message, are just temporarily blocked from you. It is a test. It is an illusion. It is not actually a real 100% loss. It will come back to you when you are ready, when you have had some time to consider everything that has been and everything towards what you would like to go in the direction of. That is the moment when your losses will transform into wins, when you will start to see how much you have been holding on to, how much you have to let go, and how much is coming your way. Allow the loss, allow the tears to seep out of you. Cleanse them out of your life, because in this way, you will become an empty vessel to hold all the abundance that will be showered upon you soon. Get ready to receive. God bless. So may it be. So this has been your channeled guidance from the beautiful goddess of the night and secrets, Nyx. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I hope that you will be able to tap into her energy. If you have an altar at home, I strongly suggest that you dedicate some time meditating and praying and maybe lighting up some candles, giving some offerings to Nyx. She guides you, she watches over you, Group 1. Thank you so much for listening, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hey Group 2, welcome to this very special reading in which I tap into the energy of the goddess of your choice in order to channel messages that are good for your higher self. What do you need to know? What guidance should you pay attention to? This is for those of you who are drawn to the wise goddess Sophia. Her name itself represents wisdom. So she wants to convey, first of all, to you the following message. Human wisdom comes from personal experience, but divine wisdom is unknown to our life experience. When we ask for help, we are asking for guidance from a source greater than us, a great unknowable mystery. When we receive it, it is often life-altering and affects us in ways beyond our comprehension. The Gnostic goddess Sophia, who brought the material world into being, arrives to show you how fate and destiny operate in relationship to synchronicity. When you least expect it, opportunities and meetings spring up as if out of nowhere. Your life begins to work out, and you sense your alignment with a higher purpose and power. Trust that you are divinely protected and directed. Practice the act of faith before results. This is an essential key in co-creating your world. So I'm going to rest the image of Goddess Sophia over here. Goddess Sophia, with someone you now, please come through for Group 2's highest self and my highest self. May we be able to perceive messages from you that are nourishing, inspiring, and filled with light. God bless, so may it be. Thank you for honoring us with your presence. And now I'm going to use the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot to see what messages Sophia wants to convey to you. Just a second, I feel the need to shuffle it again. Good. Okay. This is where we should begin. Okay. Goddess Sophia, what does Group 2 need to know? What do they need to hear? You are not playing the game of chance, my child, and I would like you more to spin the wheel of fortune. I would like you to take opportunities with an open heart, because I feel like you are too afraid to risk. You're playing it too safe. I'm not enjoying this kind of behavior from you. I know you can expand in all corners, in all directions. Why are you limiting yourself? You have so much to give. Don't dim your light in order to fit in. Try not to be such a stickler for detail, so commonplace. Why are you choosing to be ordinary when you can be extraordinary? You were meant for such a destiny. Don't struggle so much to be just a player in a team, a cog in a machine, a simple employee in an ordinary world. You were made for wonders. Aim big. Think beautifully, broadly. Expand. Get that imagination. Get those imaginative juices flowing. My child, you have so much to give. Why are you boxing yourself in? Think deeply. Think with your soul. Think with your heart. Look within and see what riches you find there. Because I have filled you up with such great ancient wisdom, and it's time for you to start sharing it with others. It's time for you to water the collective with your supraordinate knowledge. You come from many lifetimes, many incarnations, and now you're here to synthesize all of this experience. Show the world what it means to be human. Show the world what it means to live with purpose. Do not be common. Do not be simple. Do not be ordinary. This is something you need to shake off of yourself as you plunge head first into the wonderful adventure of life. A life fully lived. You have talents beyond talents and gifts that are not easily seen with the eyes or perceived with the five senses. You have to see beyond in order to understand your full capabilities. You have to work with mentors and other occult practitioners to help you understand your gift to see beyond what is just normally visible, to hear beyond what is just normally heard. You can touch parts in different dimensions and see things that others aren't privy to see. There is something beautifully mysterious about you and also about your connection with the world. I see that you are not so much afraid of the unknown as you are afraid of looking weird and of being somehow at the mercy of the collective aggression. You're afraid of being bullied, you're afraid of being chastised, you're afraid of being punished or of coming into problems with the law. But I am here to let you know that if you stay small, that's how you will make yourself the most vulnerable. Do the work. Tap into your inner mystic. There is this personality of yours just dying to come out. I am gently teasing you. Each day I whisper around you. I give you insights and intentions. Feel them. Tap into them and stop ignoring them. Stop putting things around your capacity to communicate. Stop making excuses and stop procrastinating. Read, write, transmit, connect, divinate, learn, and share what you are learning. Spend time honing a craft and a skill and a special ability. Do not just give up on the first try, but stay determined until it gets better. Practice makes better. And you are perfect in your abilities, but you have to take them seriously, and you have to take yourself seriously, my love. You will bring about a great opening into the collective. You will inspire other people with so many enlightened ideas. You have the capacity to free people's minds, to help them understand the links between science and spirituality, between logic and intuition. You are a bridge. You are creating something where in the past there was a rupture. You are mending, you are stitching back, sewing back together pieces that were falling to the wayside. You have the capacity to see the full puzzle even before the shapes were already thrown on the floor. You can guide people to fill in the pieces. You are meant to lead, not to be a follower. Guide others, inspire them, be there for them even in your worst days. Even when you feel like you can't help yourself, keep helping others. See through the pain. Push through your kairotic pain. It's going to be okay. Even when you are sick and tired and drained and pained, you can still inspire and still guide and lead the way. And you don't have to do it by using a megaphone, by shouting from the rooftops of the tallest building in the world. No. You do it with softness, with kindness. You do it because you believe in what you say. You do it because you're passionate about your craft. All you need is a recording device and your presence, and you can broadcast your message into the world, and it will have a ripple effect. You have to believe that. You can spearhead a revolution. You can spearhead an uprising. But this revolution has to first begin inside of yourself. Rebel against your common condition. Don't take things for how they are because your ancestors did them in the same way. If you felt like the outsider or like the black sheep, well, you felt this for a reason, and the reason is because you are the breakthrough creator. You are the pattern piercer. You are the one who is going to tear something apart in order to bridge it back together on a more solid foundation. In order to find your soul family, your acolytes, your friends, your business partners, you need to carefully start exploring your environment. Begin small and build up, step by step. Put one foot in front of the other and I will guide the way. I will get you in contact with people who are wise beyond your years. These may be small children, these may be older people, these could be spiritual religious leaders, or they may just be random people that you meet on the streets. They could be people that you go and talk to as a doctor, as a grocery store owner. They could be a postman that just says something that is profoundly deep and all of a sudden helps open you up to a different layer of reality. Reality can become incredibly spiritual as long as you commit to the act of exploring it, as long as you see the symbols and do not ignore the signs, as long as you listen to your inner voice. Listen, because I am that inner voice, whispering in your ear, coming in your dreams. You feel me in your belly in those moments when you feel the most disturbed or anxious. I am there, guiding you to do the right thing and helping you transform that uncomfortable feeling into a pearl of wisdom. I am here to support you, but I will also gently push you and nudge you to do your best, to grow beyond your means, because this is the only way in which you can fulfill your dharma in this lifetime. I feel I have to end here with the beginning of your journey. Definitely travel and explore more. Don't be afraid. Do it cautiously, plan ahead, but do it. Do it. I feel Sophia is by your side, and I think the first place to start with would be with Greece, the birthplace of Sophia. So maybe begin there if you don't know where to travel. And all this being said, I'm going to pull a card for you, much like I did for group 1, and see what is the core theme, the core value that Sophia wants you to focus on. Physical pain. Your physical pain is not in vain. I know it rhymes, but bear with me. I want you to know that your physical pain is helping you build something new. We see the crescent here of the new moon. We see the heart that is surrounded by thorns. We see the heart that has been stabbed. But this could also be not only the handle of a sword, but also the cross, the responsibility that you have to bear. Certain inherited emotional patterns, a certain melancholy, a certain sadness has been passed down in your family, on your bloodline from generations. And you have the power right now to break through it, to heal it, to cleanse it, and to reach on the other side, which is the opposite of the sadness, joy. Feeling content, feeling calm, feeling like you belong, like you are doing exactly what you should be doing, exactly in the right place where you find yourself. The physical pain in your body is showing you where the pattern is. It's showing you where you are keeping something stuck, where the energy needs to be molded and released. You may need to massage that area that is giving you physical pain. You may need to touch it with your hands and warm it up and stay like this until the pain goes away. You may need to stretch into the pain, because many times we have to acknowledge the pain in order to grow through it, and this is how we cure it. Do gentle exercises together with people that can help you cure yourself as well, but do them nonetheless. Push through the pain, stretch into your growth. The physical pain in the body could be the spiritual growth, the growing pains of the spiritual growth. So don't give up. The number 48 and number 29, numerologically speaking, are incredibly powerful for you, as well as working with meditations that pertain to the crown chakra and the deep color purple. These are the messages that I have for you from the goddess Sophia. I really hope that you have enjoyed this reading. I hope that this is soothing you, it is inspiring you. Make sure to work with the energy of goddess Sophia. If you have an altar at home, or if you have your own little grimoire, try to connect with her. Try to put pieces of her inside of the grimoire. Write a letter to her, write a prayer, a hymn, or set up an image of her, a statue of her on your altar. Give her some offerings, meditate with her image, and allow her beautiful soothing energy to welcome you. Welcome her, welcome you. Establish this beautiful link. Okay, that's what I had for you, Group 2. I hope you enjoyed this. I cannot wait to see my next one. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 3. Welcome to a very special reading in which I tap into the energy of the goddess of your choice in order to see what channeled messages she wants to convey to you at this moment in time. So this is for those of you that were drawn to Goddess Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion, kindness, and forgiveness. Before I dive into the channeled message, I want to read you her empowerment oracle message. Compassion is what's needed right now, Group 3, to help you release perfectionism and defensiveness. The purpose of compassion is to help reduce suffering in the world. So be mindful not to judge yourself or others too harshly as you stumble through life's obstacle course. In fact, tuning into the energy of compassion and kindness almost instantly eradicates the stirred up energy of controlling thoughts and knee-jerk behaviors. The Chinese goddess of compassion, Kuan Yin, gently nudges you to ask yourself this question: what would kindness do in your situation? If you approach everything with that in mind, you will discover solutions and new paths unfolding before you. In fact, living with compassion as your guide really changes everything, right down to the products you buy and the food that you eat. Today, make kindness a priority. The world would be a better place, and you will feel amazing as you see the miracles light up where you least expect them. Okay, so this beautiful message completed. I'm going to put the image of the goddess Kuan Yin over here in the background. I summon you now, dear goddess Kuan Yin. Come into this reading for Group 3's and my own highest good. Please help us tap into our higher selves and access messages of kindness, light, inspiration, and compassion. Help us tap into our best selves. Help us be our best, do our best, and see where we need guidance. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your loving, warm energy and embrace. So mood to be. Okay. Wow, that was really warming. I hope you felt it too. So now I'm going to use the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot to see what specific messages Kuan Yin would like to convey to you. Okay. My God, is your soul burdened? Is your soul heavy? I feel your pain. I feel how strongly you've been holding on, how brave, how wonderfully brave you've been, the mask you've been putting on of stoic determination, even when inside of you there's been this struggle, even as you felt like sleeping through your life lately, because you are so tired and exhausted after all the battles you had to put up with. I'm here to ease away the pain. I'm here to help you lay your 9 wands down so that you can finally get some rest, so that you can finally go on a holiday, take some time off. In the coming period, I will arrange the situation in your life in such a way so that you can find pockets of time to sleep, to dream, to take a break. Because my God, you need it. Wow, you've been putting in so much work. Even when others gave up, you were still showing up. And I feel like you need the most nourishing hug in the world at the moment. There's been a lot of turmoil in your mind, a lot of doubt and indecision. Most of the fears you have been experiencing are connected to this indecision. They're connected to a refusal to make a decision, a refusal to say, this is the path on which I am going to go. I can feel you. You're afraid that even by speaking, your words will sound too harsh, too direct, too decisive, too cutting through the air that you breathe when you speak. I can feel how you just like to swim through the middle ground. In some way, it is comforting you, not being firm, not being determined. In some way, the confusion, the lull, the leaving things hanging approach is something that, while it may not necessarily push your life forwards, it is giving you a sense of safety. It is stopping you from saying yes to more responsibilities, because you really took on a lot of them, and that's what brought you to this point in time. An incapacity to say no, an incapacity to actually firmly decide that this is not what you will do, or this is not what you will say. I'm here to ease this pain away from you. In the coming period, you will be able to say a firm yes or a firm no. You know better regarding your situation, but a decision will be made nonetheless, and it will liberate you of so much anxiety. Things will fall into place. I know how much you like to cling to the past because it's comforting, but the past is already done. The past is accomplished. You cannot return to it. It is like rainwater on the asphalt that has dried. A brief memory, a ghost, a chimera. It will not return. So, allowing your gaze to turn towards what is ahead of you is a much more better use of your energy, and it is something that will make you feel hopeful. The more you cling to the past, the more you are going to crumble like sand in time. The more you're going to feel like you cannot accomplish anything in the present. How could you? When you are stuck translating things that happened in the past, conversing with ghosts from the past. You have to break through the illusion, and as difficult as it is, be here, be present. Open your eyes widely and look around you. What can you do today? Even just one small thing, what can you achieve? What can walk towards? In what direction should you go? Decide to do one small thing and then follow it up with another, and another, and another, and another. I will be here, smiling at you all the way, holding you and gently walking with you, showing you that if you put your trust into what lies ahead, you are going to be guided. As if you're walking on a bridge made of rope, and it does feel a little bit shaky. It does feel scary, especially if you look down. But I'll be by your side, and if you put one hand on the rope in front of you and another one on the one behind you and drag your body gently across the divide, you will be able to reach where you need to go in no time. So, day by day, step by step, look forward, not backwards. That's where you are creating. That's where you are building. I know that lately it's been so difficult to feel happy. I know that it's been difficult to find something to be joyful for, to play around, and to feel like there is space for you to do that. I know that people have been challenging your personality, your character, your values, your ideas. I know it because I was there feeling all the blows with you. But I have your back. And I also know that what has cast an eclipse over your life will soon return into the most radiant warmth. At the core of your being, you never stopped being the sun. It's just that some people may not see your brilliance at the moment. And this can make you feel like there is a rainy cloud that you have to drag with you all over the place, everywhere you go. For the time being, you need to be modest. For the time being, you need to build towards the future while you stay in your lane. Do not run towards excesses. Do not grow too quickly. Do not ask for too much. Do not try to do too much. Step by step, build in the direction, slowly, with measured, careful path. I see the stones in front of you. It is a path that is created as you walk it. I also feel how much in need of stillness and silence you are. How in some way you do feel like it would be better if we had a connection that was unspoken. I will be silent with you. I will be silent for you then. And I would like you to connect deeply with me when you close your eyes right before bedtime, and when you meditate. Whenever you can find 2 or 5 minutes to take a break, to be by yourself, call upon me, and I'll make sure to point your attention towards what you need to focus in that present moment. I'll help you disconnect from the past and be firmly planted into the present. I'll help you regain your joy. I'll help you feel like you can play again. Even in the set of limiting circumstances in which you find yourself at the moment, even as people may not be so friendly, gentle, or welcoming as you were accustomed to have them. It is a test, and you shall pass it. It is about choosing to really love your real self, your authentic light, rather than to get caught up in the illusion of the ego, into who you feel that you are in front of other people as a public personality. Don't get caught up in that. Come back to that source of inner light inside of your heart. I am by your side, and if you want me to not speak, then I will be a source of unspoken light in your life. I want you to forgive yourself. I want you to stop being so harsh on yourself. And I want you to slowly release your authentic self for the whole world to see and love. Do it in spite of other people's criticism. Do it in spite of the tests and challenges. Do it in spite of the sadness of the past and the regrets you may feel. Do it just because it feels good. It feels good to radiate light and love. Do it just for that. Wow, this was such a powerful message. I could feel how the blood in my arms kind of temporarily, I don't know if that's possible, but kind of stopped or stood still. I'm going to give you a message, much like I did with group 1 and 2, from the voice of the Soul's Oracle. Oh, okay. I pulled a black card, and in this oracle, whenever I get a black card, I'm not supposed to interpret it. All I can let you know is that the number 41 and the number 27 are really important. But what you need to do right now is put in some work. Look closely at this image. This image wants to convey to you a spiritual message. I will leave you the space of 1 minute to look at it and listen to the message. It begins now. Focus. Okay, the minute is up. I hope that you were able to glean a spiritual message as conveyed to you directly, personally from Kuan Yin. I feel like I was just a messenger in this situation, and I'm really happy to have been placed in this position. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you're able to work with the energy of Kuan Yin, dedicate an altar to her, maybe include her as part of your daily spiritual practice. If you have a meditation ritual or a daily journaling practice, feel free to honor her with prayers, an offering, and just tap into her resources because she wants to help you. You have chosen her for a very specific reason, and she's here to teach you so much about compassion, self-compassion as well. Thank you for listening, and I cannot wait to see my next one. Bye bye. Hi Group 4, welcome to a very special reading in which I am tapping into the energy of the goddess of your choice to give you a channeled message for your higher self, whatever you need to hear at the moment as guidance from the goddess. So this is for those of you who are drawn to Athena. the Greek goddess of knowledge, I'm going to read you her empowerment oracle message before we dive into the reading. Athena, the Greek goddess of intellect and strategy, says, "Knowledge is power, and you are in a perfect position to gain greater clarity at this time. Your hard work is paying off, and everything you have learned Doamne, ajută-mă să termin, te rog. Athena, the Greek goddess of intellect and strategy, says, "Knowledge is power, and you are in a perfect position to gain great clarity at this time. Your hard work is paying off, and everything you have learned about life has brought you to this moment in time. Your knowledge, logical choices, and intentions are aligned with divine will. Your intellect is keen, and your mind is clear. You know what you have to do. Right now, the world is making sense. You don't have to question or debate it. You can take things at face value. If you think it adds up, that's because it does. Have courage, my love. Your most precious dreams are within reach. The goddess Athena will help you." Okay, so I'm going to place goddess Athena here in the background to watch over this reading. Goddess Athena, we summon you now. Please come through for my own higher self and for Group 4's higher self. Channel a window to divine light so that we may glean messages of inspiration, messages of guidance, so that we can help Group 4 gain better control over their lives. Now, I'm going to use the intuitive Night Goddess Tarot to see what messages specifically does Goddess Athena already want to convey to you. Wow, she's really eager. I can't believe this. So this is quite fast, quite hot. So let's see. Let's begin. You are free. You are not anyone's slave. I don't know how many times this needs to be reiterated. You have to start behaving like a free individual, free thinking, free feeling. Why are you blocking yourself? You're self-sabotaging your chances of living a free life, mostly because you feel like you want to be bound and chained to all sorts of things that are not good for you. Enjoy your energy, enjoy your space, enjoy your activities. Begin the day and do everything that you want to do. This is a gift, this is a luxury. Not that many people are able to do what you do. I have blessed you with freedom so that you can start taking charge of it, so that you can start enjoying it. You are free. Start living as a free human being. I feel that part of your worries and problems are related to the fact that you don't see rewards for all the work you have been creating, all the effort you have been putting into your goals. Well, they don't seem to actually grow into something. I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to feel like everything is futile, because it is not. Keep in mind, it could be a long, hard road ahead of you, but you will get those rewards. I am here to bring you justice. I am here to defend you against evil. With my all-powerful shield, nothing can pass through. I will stand before you in danger, but I really want you to not give up on your goals, on your dreams, on everything that you are trying to plant, to achieve, to manifest. Keep manifesting it, and in time you will reap all of the beautiful rewards of your hard work. You also have to open up to the possibility that on some level, work is not the only ingredient that is necessary. Work needs to be coupled up with faith in order for you to manifest something miraculous. I want you to start thinking like a magician. I want you to start envisioning what you want and then putting the work into it, having faith that it will happen exactly as you saw it in your mind's eye. Only then will you be able to truly build in complete collaboration with the divine. I feel like I am a messenger in your life. I feel like I will appear from time to time in written notes, in conversations between people on television, in a YouTube video, in a notification, in an article that you read online. It will be my words that you will read, because when you will read them, you will feel as if your soul is finding some sort of purpose in what is being shown to you. And you will feel guided to do more research on your own, to pick up a book, to start finding a research trail, to put notes together, to get to the bottom of something. You will solve mysteries, and you will understand why that message arrived to you. You will be guided in certain directions. Please follow them, because they will be like clues that lead into the maze of your mind. And you have to use your mind. You're incredibly intelligent. Use your mind to not only work hard, but work smart. Faith and effort, not one without the other, but both combined, will help you feel like you're pulling down castles in the sky and manifesting them on land. I have so much to tell you, but the most important thing I want you to know is that there is a soulmate ready to meet you. I will facilitate the meeting as soon as the planet Jupiter changes signs. You are meant to come in touch with a mentor, and this mentor will turn into a lover. This person that you will fall in love with will feel as if they are incredibly wise, like you know them from a specific past life, and that is because you do. You will feel the flutters of love, and this love will transform you, and it will make you wiser, better, smarter, and it will help you understand how you can marry your logic with your intuition and create the perfect alchemical reaction. Even if you feel that things are unfair, don't despair. I know it rhymes, but it's important for you to keep the faith. Sure, things may not be fair, but that doesn't mean that they are not right in the eyes of the divine. Be careful of contractual agreements. Be careful of promising more than you can carry. I will get you to the required destination. You will be able to commit to something and sign an important deal at the right time, but the time is not now. Wait for the right opportunity. In the meantime, grow and enjoy your life. I also want you to love yourself more. I want you to truly get back in your body and nourish yourself. You haven't been eating properly. I want you to nourish yourself. I want you to get out there, touch grass, get some exercise, be outside, smell fresh air, take a walk in nature, connect with everything that this beautiful earth has to give you. Because time will fly by very quickly and you'll look back on everything you have done in your life and you wish you would have spent more time dedicating yourself to the connection with nature. You are beautiful inside and out. And I want you to stop selling yourself short. Stop saying yes to bad deals, toxic people. It's important for you to know your divine essence. It's important for you to start treating yourself with more respect so that others around you will do that too. Love yourself, care for yourself, respect yourself, accept yourself, forgive yourself. And you will see how everyone around you will start vibrating in the same rhythm. In order for you to ascend to the next level and to be able to fully reach me, you have to spend more time writing. You have to get in touch with that nourishing spiritual and emotional part of yourself. The best thing to do is to read and write. Get in touch with works of the people that came before you. I am a repository of the world's knowledge, and I will guide you step by step towards the right book recommendations, the right mentors, the accurate resources that you need to spend time sifting through in order to extract wisdom. Learn from other people. How did they live their lives? How did they overcome the things you're struggling with? Because although you are unique, some of the things you are going through are universal. And that's what gets you to feel connected to other people. It's not about you being bland or your life being ordinary or common or like everybody else's. No. The fact that you meet somebody that struggles with the same things that you do is something extraordinary. You can exchange energy, you can heal. That person learns from you, you learn from them. And you have given each other something unquantifiable, something so valuable. We cannot measure it in coins or gold or other material resources. True spiritual energy, true spiritual growth comes by coming in contact with somebody at a soul level. And in order to do that with other people, you first have to get in touch with your soul. Write, read, feel, pray, meditate, rest, and accept. Wow, that's been a really long message. Wow. Whew. And I felt like my mouth was filling up with water. I'm not sure if this is a sign to drink more water, maybe. Somebody here could be overhydrated. I'm going to pull a message from the voice of the souls to see what is the important theme, what is the important message that Goddess Athena wants you to focus on. Children, the ones you will have, the ones that I feel like the ones that are in your surrounding. I also feel like the child inside of you, and looking at everybody in your life through that prism, seeing your friends, your relatives, your family, your neighbors as children. Imagining how would you talk to them if they were small? How would a situation change if all of a sudden everybody transformed into children? Would there be the conflict? Would there be the struggle? How can you change your perspective by just shifting into this mindset all of a sudden? Would you all choose to play instead of arguing? I see here that the number 5 and the number 14 are very important to your soul's growth. And I also see here that an opportunity will be knocking on your door. Something will come through, but you have to be well prepared for it. Children here could also represent a new project coming to life. You are going to feel inspired after a period of just slogging through and staring at the blank page or the future with nothing to look forward to. Give it time, rest, and you shall find the creative inspiration you need. It's coming. It's here. Athena facilitates it. Thank you for listening. This is the message that I had for you. I strongly recommend that you include Athena in your daily spiritual practice, maybe as part of your daily journaling, or maybe dedicate an altar to her and tap into her energy, see what other messages she may want to convey to you. Thank you so much for listening, Group 4. I hope this helped you and nourished you, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye-bye.